Live from the Fastener TV studios, it's In the News with Fastener News Desk.
Thank you, Chris. I'm Lisa Kleinhandler, Editor-in-Chief at Fastener News Desk. It's In the News the week of January 31st, 2022. In Fastener News, the St. Louis Federal Reserve, Fred, Producer Price Index for metals and metal products, bolts, nuts, screws, rivets, and washers hit another all-time high of 255.746 in December of 2021. The Producer Price Index measures the average change over time in the selling prices received by domestic producers for their output. And in acquisition news, Fabory has made another acquisition. They announced that they've reached an agreement to acquire the fastener division of Importinox. The acquisition further strengthens Fabory's position as a fastener specialist in Portugal and the broader Iberia region. The strong strategic fit between both companies enables a stronger and more relevant proposition, building further on deep and relevant range of specialist fasteners, quality and engineering, and differentiating supply chain solutions. Francisco Tirol, CEO of Fabory, said that we are proud to welcome the Importinox fastener specialist to Fabory. We're highly impressed by their long-standing client relationships and solid value-adding services. Finalizing this deal will make Fabory the market leader in Portuguese fasteners market, and we are looking forward to build our position across Iberia. And in e-commerce news, Fastenal's e-commerce business has accelerated. Fastenal reported for all of 2021, daily sales through its e-commerce channels grew 45.2% versus 2020. It grew even faster in Q4 at 48.2% year over year, representing 15% of its total Q4 revenues. Overall, Fastenal said its digital products and services represented 46.4% of its total Q4 sales, up from 39.1% in Q1. CEO Dan Florness said in recent earnings call, our business has evolved, and one of those elements is e-commerce. Read more at Industrial Distribution Magazine, INDDIST.com. In 3D printing news, 3D printing helps French manufacturer tighten lead times for locking fasteners. JPB Systems, a producer of self-locking fitting plugs and fasteners utilized by the aerospace, automotive, rail, marine, and nuclear industries, is conducting tests to gauge the feasibility of adding 3D printing to its mix of manufacturing operations. The French company, with offices in the U.S. and Poland, has been conducting trials with an industrial-grade metal binder jet printer. The results of the trials to produce flight-ready parts have been extremely positive. Binder jetting yields robust, lighter-weight components more quickly, easily, and cost-effectively than traditional manufacturing methods such as machining and casting. And in organization news, 2022 marks the 40th anniversary of the International Fastener Expo Fastener Hall of Fame, which recognizes professionals who have made a significant and enduring contribution to the industrial fastener industry on a national or global scale. As part of the annual International Fastener Expo, the Hall of Fame inductees are selected from names submitted by people like you. Now is the time to nominate someone you think made a difference to the industry through leadership, innovation, or education. The process is simple. To submit your nomination, go to fastenershows.com. The deadline to submit your nomination is July 30th, 2022. The Industrial Fastener Institute is seeking nominations for their 2022 Soaring Eagle Award. The award is the highest award granted by the IFI to individuals for distinguished service or outstanding technical contribution to the fastener industry. Get more information at indfast.org. That's INDFAST.org. And in event news, this week is on February 4th is the Fastener Training Institute's Fasteners Basics Like Never Before, electronic assembly hardware. This fast-paced program will cover all topics relevant to new fastener professionals and will leave you prepared for advanced learning in the FTI's Certified Fastener Specialist Training Program. Each topic is discussed in open format with real-time Q&A. Get registered at fastenertraining.org. And if you live in the San Diego, California area, there's a great opportunity this week to receive some free in-person training. Join the Fastener Training Institute and AIM Testing Laboratory for an in-person educational program on fastener certifications and test reports. Learn what fastener test reports are necessary, how to read them, and best practices for managing and presenting data. Happening Thursday, February 10th from 3 to 4:30 p.m. Pacific. And upcoming is the Fastener Training Week, the first 2022 in-person training class scheduled for February 21st to the 25th will take place at the Industrial Fastener Institute in Cleveland. The Advanced Technical Training Program is offered in partnership with the IFI and is beneficial training for fastener distributors, manufacturers, and end users. Fastener Training Week offers 5 intensive days of education and plant tours as part of the FTI Certified Fastener Specialist Advanced Technical Training Program. After completing the industry training in a small group environment and passing a final exam, attendees are eligible for the Certified Fastener Specialist designation. For more information and to get registered, go to fastenertraining.org. And Fastener News Desk has some new features to share. We've added Let's Talk About It. Fastener News Desk wants to hear from you. In 300 to 500 words, tell us what you think about the state of the fastener industry, supply chain, pricing, 3D printing, workforce, digital transformation, e-commerce, or something else that you're passionate about that affects the industry. Your entry could be chosen to be featured at Fastener News Desk, which includes a link to your website and promo in our Fastener News communities. And in the spring of this year, Fastener News Desk will be opening online doors to the Fastener Museum, a collection of industry memorabilia that dates back over the past decades. We welcome all fastener companies to share individual digital images of your memorabilia with us to add to the Fastener Museum and create the largest online collection of fastener-related history. This week's episode of In the News was sponsored by Product Genius Technology. Enhance customer experience with the new view for industrial product search. Turn your sales teams into product geniuses when selling complex product categories online. Distributors and manufacturers, is your product data ready for a great user experience? Investors, marketplaces, or e-commerce? Product Genius Technology services include data cleaning and preparation. Contact productgeniustechnology.com or call 1-800-FASTENERS to find out how to get started today. If you'd like to share your company's events or news or sponsor an upcoming episode of In the News, contact me, Lisa at fastenernewsdesk.com. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of In the News with Fastener News Desk. Until next week, be well, be safe, and keep it fascinating.